Now, welcome to another Britmaster Daily, and I'm terribly sorry, but this is my second take of this video. But I wanted to show you this hand, which I tried yesterday, but the video didn't work out. I will show it to you anyway, because it has an interesting feature, and I took a very long time to figure this one out, to be brutally honest. So first of all, the auction. We open a heart, which is normal, and our West bids 2 no trump. And this is something I personally don't play, and I don't know much about, but I've read some stuff about it previously to recording this video already, and uh, it is called an unusual 2 no trump bid, which uh, implies having both minor suits, and most of the time 5 cards each, and enough values to open, basically. Yeah. So we need to keep that one in mind, of course, for our play. Because we end up in 6 hearts after checking keycards and qubits and everything like that. Uh, and in trump contracts in general, I like to count losers, of course. And in this one, we do have one obvious loser, which is the ace of diamonds. And then the club suit also counts for a loser. And there's also no obvious way to play the suit without a loser. Because even if West has like the king of clubs, which he almost surely will with his 2 no trumpet. Well, if we play the queen to finesse against West's king, West will just play the king, and when we take our ace, we still have a club loser, because we don't have the jack either, so this is not really a finesse position. So, we can't play clubs from either side, of course playing a low club from north also doesn't work since we can't allow the king to make a trick in the first place. So, the only chance of making this hand is to somehow force West into playing clubs for us. Because if West needs to play a club, West will surely have the king. If West plays a low club, well then our queen makes a trick. And if West plays the king, of course, the ace wins, and also our queen will become a trick. So the thing is about this whole hand is really that we need to force West into playing clubs for us, basically. Now, in order for that to happen, West also needs to win a trick at some point, but that's not terribly surprising, because West will also surely have the ace of diamonds, which is a sure trick for him. And yeah, so I tried to figure out for a very long time what West needs to hold after I play like all trumps and all spades, because West doesn't have many spades. His spade lead is most likely even a singleton, because he has 5-5 in minor suits. Now, after we play all our major suit winners, West has 4 cards remaining in his hand, and if he holds like 3 diamonds, so the ace and 2 other diamonds, as well as 1 club, well, that he will never do, because then the club king will just fall under the ace, and there's no problem for us. If West holds like 3 clubs and only the ace of diamonds, there's also no problem for us, because we can just play the 2 of diamonds, and he needs to play the ace, because it's his only diamond at that point, and then he needs to play the club for us, like I just mentioned. So West will pretty much always hold 2-2 in minor suit, so the ace and 1 other diamond, as well as the king and 1 other club. And the plan for me was quite simple, to play like the 2 of diamonds and basically force West into a decision, because if he now plays the low diamond, then I would just take the queen and return another diamond, and West will need to take the ace, and then has only 2 clubs left to lead from. So that was sort of my plan. The issue with this plan is that West will take the ace after they play the 2 of diamonds, and will return another diamond. And yes, the queen of diamonds is now high because West was forced to place the ace without either side of us playing the king or queen. So that's obviously also a good outcome for us in principle. But after we make the oh, no, no, sorry, I'm sorry. The issue was something else. So that was the plan. If he takes the ace and returns the diamond, well, if he returns the club, of course he solves the suit for us once again. And if he returns the diamond, well, we take with the king, switch to the club ace, and our queen of diamonds become the final winner. So that was sort of my naive plan. The only problem with this plan is that once I reduce West to only having 4 cards, also North, my partner, will only have 4 cards left. And in order for that queen of diamond in the end to work, North needs to keep all 3 of his diamonds. Because once I play the 2 of diamonds, well, North plays his first diamond in that trick. When West returns the diamond, North plays his second diamond, and then we switch to the club ace, and in our last trick, the queen of diamonds needs to become high, so North needs to keep all 3 of his diamonds, which also means he can only keep the ace of clubs, no other club. But the problem with this plan now is, of course, once West sees this, that North only has the ace of clubs, West can just win the ace of diamonds and play a low club. Because now we can't win it with the queen, we need to take the ace. Because it's the only club left in dummy. Dummy needs to return a diamond, but our king in hand now blocks the suit. Now I tried various variations of this plan. I tried to play the king of diamonds instead of the 2. I tried at least mentally to do that whole trick 1 trick earlier, basically. So when North still has 5 cards remaining, so he can have 3 diamonds and 2 clubs. But none of this actually worked. The issue with all of my play, and I saw this only later, but the issue with all of this was that I should have played the 2 of diamonds like I initially planned, but earlier. So in the first 3 tricks, you see, West has now played 2 hearts and a spade. So we now know West's exact shape. He still has 10 cards remaining, and they are 5-5 in clubs and diamonds. So the key to this whole hand now is to not wait, but to play the 2 of diamonds immediately. I wanted to do this, but too late. Because now West cannot take, because he will develop our queen, and our queen of diamonds will provide the opportunity for us to pitch our club loser. So that's not an option for West. So West needs to play low on this, and our queen makes the trick. Which doesn't look like we accomplished very much, to be honest, because the queen was behind West and would have always made the trick. But actually it accomplished a lot for us, because now we can switch to playing all of our major suit winners, like I originally planned, and we need to look at West's shape. So West now is 4-4. Now it is 4-3. And now we switch to hearts. West is 3-3. 3-2. And now comes the deciding moment. When we play our final heart, West has a big problem. If he now pitches another diamond, well, his ace is lonely, and we can play a diamond and force him to play the ace. And then he needs to solve the club suit for us, like we always planned. And if he pitches a club, well, then he isolates his king, and of course we will make our queen of clubs in the end. So no matter what West does, he is toast at this point, and he chooses to pitch a diamond, which is fine. because now we can just exit with the king of diamonds, and West has no more diamonds to return, so he needs to play a club, and that club will develop our queen for us, which we couldn't have done ourselves. So yeah, very interesting hand. I mean, I'm very familiar with the general general concept of a squeeze, but the deciding thing in this hand was to play the two of diamonds early, and only then to go for the squeeze. And I tried to go for the squeeze immediately in some fashion, and all of these ways just didn't quite work out. So yeah, see you tomorrow. And tomorrow we will be live again, hopefully. And yeah, have a nice day.